Hello all. Hello all. Everybody is able to see my screen and hear me properly?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So we are going to start the session now. So today's topic will be integration of A5 with SD. So integration we saw yesterday. So in integration, what all we saw? We saw till raw material consumption and also the stock report. Okay, MB5B report we saw yesterday, right? That is called the stock report. Stock report MB5B. So that is the end of the MMFI integration. So all these we discussed. So this is one of the very important topics in integration, automatic clearing. Okay, so automatic clearing is not only used for GRIR clearing, but even for vendor and customer and other open GL items, you can definitely use automatic clearing. But it will be the same way. Okay, so 2 accounts we have cleared yesterday. What was that? GRIR clearing and also the freight one. Okay, incoming freight. All right. So now let us see. First, we shall see the configuration of integration of FI with SD, and then we shall see the posting. So here also the configuration, if you see, most part of the configuration will be done by SD consultant, just like integration. Okay, most part of the configuration is done by consultant there. So here SD consultant is doing 90% of the configuration. So MMPV transaction code, I did not tell completely. I think I did not even tell about this in integration because we will be discussing this in product costing. Okay. Fine. So we are starting integration of FI with SD. So, this was a cycle we saw, order to cash cycle, O2C cycle. Starts from the order, which is nothing but the sales order, till the cash payment or, the payment. Okay. So after billing, you will be receiving the payment receipt. You'll be getting the payment receipt, right? So from sales order to payment receipt, we have this order to cash. Okay. Now, order to cash, how we are making postings will be depending upon the type of costing that we do. Okay. So as a part of our syllabus, we have standard costing. Okay. Standard costing and actual costing. These are the two types of costing. Okay. So if you're following standard costing, then we will be not posting to COGS, COGM separately. We will be posting to increase or decrease in the stock of finished goods. Okay. Otherwise, if we are following actual costing, then we will be posting to COGS and COGM. So because we are following standard costing, we will be posting to increase or decrease in the stock of finished goods. So now let us start the configuration. So we are starting configuration of integration of FI with SD. The very first step should be obviously the enterprise structure in the SD integration. So in enterprise structure for what is that we have created? We have created the plant. Okay. Plant is the main thing that, we create in integration. And here it is going to be the sales organization. Okay. So now let us see how to create the sales organization. You need to go to SPRO IMG, and here we are discussing enterprise structure, right? So go to enterprise structure and say definition. So sales and distribution, right? So all this part of configuration will be done by SD consultant only. So define, copy, delete, check sales organization. So this is the very first step. Now say define sales organization, say new entries. What is the name that you would want to give? Give that name. Sales organization, some name you are giving here. Try to save it. So when you're trying to save it, system is asking for country, which is a mandatory field, and save into your TR. Done. Sales organization is created. Next step. After sales organization, it is distribution channel. So all these steps, you will be having one by one here. Distribution channel. Define distribution channel, and again new entries. So what is your distribution channel name? You can give any name. It takes only 2 characters. Okay, so distribution channel we are done with. Next thing is shipping point. Shipping point. Close this. Sales and distribution, open logistics execution. Say define, copy, delete, check shipping point. Define shipping point. Say new entries. What is the name of the shipping point? Give that name here. Calendar, you need to give this standard one, standard. Save it, and again system is asking for country as a mandatory field. Now it is not saved. Please remember, this is not saved yet. Now it is saved. Okay, so you need to check properly whether the data is saved or not. Now once the shipping point has been defined, you need to assign sales org to company code. Obviously you will have to assign to your company code because company code is the legal entity. Now I close this, I go to assignment, I open sales and distribution, I say assign sales organization to company code. I go to position button, I give my sales organization name and what is my company code name. I'm assigning to sales organization. Done, data is saved. Now next point, assign distribution channel to sales organization. Sales organization and distribution channel. You are assigning against each other. Data is saved. Next, assign division to sales organization. Now, where did we create this division? Have we created division anywhere in the SD configuration? No, division is a part of integration. Assign division to sales organization. Next. So because we won't do these steps, I'm going fast here. Now once division is assigned to sales organization, set up sales area. Sales area is a combination of sales organization plus distribution channel plus division. All these three together is called a sales area. Say new entries, give all your parameters. All these three together. Next, see if you want to define sales office, sales group, you can define, okay? But those are not mandatory. Now next is assign sales organization, distribution channel, plant. Say new entries. Done. So what did we do? We have assigned sales organization, distribution channel, and plant. Next is assign shipping point to plant. Go to close this sales and distribution, open logistics execution. Assign shipping point to plant. Shipping is logistics, right? Okay. So that's why logistics execution. Now go to your own plant here. This is my plant, but nothing is assigned to my plant. Now I say assign. All these are the shipping points. Select your own shipping point from this. Now I say my own shipping point. So under my plant, shipping point has been assigned. So once it is assigned, save it. Save it. And then pricing procedure determination. So yesterday I told that pricing procedure I will be giving today. You need not understand that, not at all required, nobody will ask you, but if you understand it will be better, that's it, okay? But in interview, nobody will ask you, okay? Your communication with with the respective consultants becomes very easier. You will be able to understand by yourself without depending on the other consultants, if you know that, that's it, okay? So determine pricing procedure determination. OVKK is a transaction code. If you want to remember, you can, otherwise not required. OVKK. Okay, so here what we are going to do is say new entries. What is your sales organization? What is your distribution channel? What is your division? Document pricing procedure. Take the standard customer pricing procedure. Take the standard. What is the pricing procedure name? This one is also standard. Now the standard one is RVAA01. Okay. The ST consultant create this pricing procedure. I will be giving you ST pricing procedure as well. Okay. Pricing procedure is different from ST pricing procedure. These pricing procedures are created by the respective consultants. Okay. Now condition type. So whatever sales that we are doing, where it is captured into some condition type. So for sale, the condition type is PR00, price. All the sale price will be captured into this condition type. Yesterday, while creating the purchase orders, we saw, right? Okay, the condition types. For freight, we took FRA2. Okay, for price in we took PBXX, and for discount, it will be different. Okay, RB00 for discount. Okay, like that. Condition types will be there to capture the values. So now, pricing procedure determination. Once it is done, next is FI person. GL accounts have to be created, right? Now, what are the GL accounts? The sales GL account, which is an income. You already have sales created in AR module, but this is SD module. So what I'll do is, I'll remove AR and I put SD here. Okay. So sales defined in SD module. Now this has to be defined as a cost element. Okay. And the field status is G029. Okay. G029 is for revenue or income related accounts. And once it is saved, you need to create it as a cost element. Go to edit cost element. The cost element category is revenues 11. Okay, in the name itself, you will be having revenues. Save it. Okay, so you have created the sales account. Sales GL account, which we made it as a cost element. Okay, now what next? Next is automatic account determination. See, automatic account determination, so far what we saw, it is done by FI consultant only. But in integrations, in integration and ST integration, in some projects, the automatic account determination in the integration will be done by the respective consultants. In some projects that you will be able to see that FI person himself is doing. Okay. So depending upon the business process, it might vary. But in FI module, controlling module, we ourselves do the automatic account determination. In controlling, we don't have, but in FI, whatever automatic account determination we have, FI person himself is doing. But in integrations, it might vary. So what am I doing here? I'm going to VKOA. From here, all these are the tables. So go to the very first table, wherein I can take all the three values: customer group, material group, account key. If you do not have material group, you can go to the second one. If you do not have the customer group, you can go to the third one. Okay, like that. Sequence. Okay. Now I say the new entries. This is the application. Which application we are in? Sales and distribution. Condition type. Now condition type, what is that? KOFK. First let us take KOFI. KOFI and KOFK. What are these? I will be telling you. KOFK means account determination coming from controlling. KOFI means account determination coming from finance. What is your chart of accounts? Give chart of accounts in both. Here also application is V only. Sales organization, the same in both. And this is account assignment group. Account assignment group for customers. What kind of customers you would want to take? Let me take domestic customers first. Domestic revenue is nothing but domestic customers. Account assignment group for finished goods. So finished goods, right? So I'm taking 03. Account key to capture the sales account. Account key to capture the sales account is ERL, revenue. What is the GL account which we created for sales just now? Give the same GL account here. And then say save. Okay, simultaneously you are doing for FI and controlling together. Now once this is done, again I'm giving gap, that means SD person again coming. Set up partner determination. Partner determination means what? See, we are selling to customer, but every time whosoever we are selling, the place where we are sending the finished goods might be different. The place from where we will have to send the invoice might be different. Okay, and the place from where we are getting the payment might be different. Of course, all these are related only. Okay, all these places might be related only, but the places might be different. Okay, places means the respective, the whatever you say, I mean the parties. Okay, respective parties are related ones only. Okay, I'm selling to one customer. Okay, he might be having different locations from where he's operating, right? Okay, so he might ask me to send the material to one location. He might want me to send the invoice to some other location, and he might want to make the payment from a different location altogether. Okay, so for that we need to set up the partner determination, wherein we will be defining who we will have to ship to, who we will have to bill to, from where we are getting the payment. All this we are defining. So that is nothing but the partner determination. So now let us see. I'm going to IMG. I close all this. Enterprise structure is over. I go to sales and distribution. From here, basic functions, partner determination. Okay, now set up partner determination. So from here, who am I setting partner determination? Obviously for my customer. So click the very first one wherein you can see customer. Now move it like this. Now, before we define any partner determination, what you need to do is, what are the functions that we want to have? Let us select. For that, go to partners function folder. From here, these are the partner functions. Select the one which you would want to have. Yeah, sold to party. I'm selling to one party, and I'm billing to some other party. I'm shipping to some other party. I'm getting the payment from a different party altogether. Okay, so select sold to party. Now, once you select it, click on account groups function assignment folder. Say new entries. What all you would want to have? SP, sold to party, BP, bill to party, SH, ship to party, PY, payer. Okay, So once you define this, all these have to be assigned to your customer account group. Customer account group we have already created in AR module, right? Okay. So that one only we are using here. The same account group. This is yellow color message, which means it is a warning message, not an error. Now I save it like this. Okay, once you are seeing the message data is saved, double click on partner determination procedures. Say new entries. Now what is the name of the partner determination procedure that you will have to give? And say save. Data is saved now. Now select it and double click on partner functions in procedure. Say new entries. Now what are the partner functions? SP, BP, SH, PY. N means non-modifiable, that means cannot be changed later. M means mandatory. Okay, so it becomes a mandate. If you want to click, you can, otherwise you can leave them. Save it. Okay, make sure that you are getting this message saved. Okay, now what you need to do is go back once it is saved. Go one more time, also go back and then select this, the procedure we created. Double click on partner determination procedure assignment. Okay, now from here say position. What is your account group? Against your account group, assign the procedure. Data is saved. Okay, done. So this is how partner determinations will be defined. Next step is assign shipping point. So close this logistics execution. Shipping, right? So logistics execution. Shipping, basic shipping functions, shipping point and goods receiving, assign shipping points. I say new entries here. Now shipping condition as soon as possible. Loading group. These parameters will be defined according to the requirement. Planned proposed shipping point. Save the request. Next is the customer master created at sales area level. Okay. The customer master was already created in AR module. That one only we shall use. Where is ours? What name we gave? I don't remember. Yeah, here. Customer one I'm taking. Now that I have the sales org, distribution channel division, all these I'm giving. Okay, so all these are the parameters that have to be given in the master data of the customer. Now, customer pricing procedure. Standard. If you have already defined sales district, sales office, you can give, otherwise not required, not at all mandatory. So all these not required. Go to shipping, delivery priority, shipping condition. Okay, and next, billing documents, terms of payment. All these will be filled by the SD consultant only. Account assignment group, accounting, account assignment group. We have assigned in VKOA, right? Automatic account assignment group. Okay. What did we give? We gave domestic revenues there. So the same we will have to give here. Now, how about the taxes? Any tax component is there or not? If it is not there, give 0. Okay. Now go to partner functions. Now just now we defined SP, BP, PY, SH, right? Okay. So we gave non-modifiable. Okay. So that's the reason why the names are getting frozen here. Okay. So just save it, done. Okay. So the customer master is created at sales area level. Okay. So this is what we need to do. Now we are going to create the finished goods as well. See, finished goods master data we are creating now. But where the configuration was done for finished goods? Config for finished goods was done in OBYC. OBYC against BSX, finished goods. GL account is assigned here. Okay, in integration, we are assigning the GL account for finished goods. In VKOA, only sales account will come, not the finished goods. Interview question. Okay, so now we are creating the material master MM01, same transaction code that we used for the raw material. So now I say finished goods here. Now, which is the industry sector, select mechanical and material type, finished goods. Somebody changed, our name to this name. Fine. Now, so what all we need to select? We need to select the basic data. So related to sales, right? So sales I'm taking. Work scheduling I'll take. MRP. Account. Now I say enter. What is the name of the finished goods I'm giving here? Unit of measure, division, material group, weight, sales org. Now go to organization levels, give plant, give the sales organization, distribution channel, say enter. You should be able to see like this. Okay, and here you're giving the tax component. Next, sales or the second. You should be able to see account assignment group. In VK, what account assignment group we gave? Finished goods. Here also the same you will have to give. Only then the GL account will be picked up, otherwise not. And then next, availability check. Say no check here. Transportation. Loading group. Manual I'm giving. And I'll say MRP1, MRP type, no planning. I go to accounting one. Valuation class, you already know valuation class has been defined. Pricing control is standard. So give the price. I'm giving 400 here. Okay. Now I say save. The finished goods master data has been created. MM01 is the transaction code. Now you need to create the condition record. VK11. Condition type record. VK11. Condition type. Which condition type we used against the pricing procedure? RVAA01. PR00 we used. Okay, just now we used it, right? Now select material with release status. Which is the material? The finished goods only. Amount, unit, per. Valid from which date on? Let me take a different amount here. I'll do 500. So valid from this date on, and I say save. So it has been saved. So we are done with the configuration, integration of FI with SD. So simultaneously, whenever we are doing billing to our customer, COPA document is generated. COPA document is generated whenever we are doing billing to customer. So that means we have to have COPA configuration also. But when exactly COPA configuration is required? At the time of billing. Okay. But in order to go to billing, I have to have the sales order. I need to do the delivery and all. So let us first have the sales order. VA01 is the transaction code. Order type, let us take the standard one. OR is a standard one. So all our details are coming by itself, all the three: sales, organization, distribution, channel, and division. I say enter. Sold to party. Which party you are selling to? For my customer. Now I say enter. Whenever you say enter, what is happening to this? Observe. No pricing procedure is determined. Which customer have we selected? A only we took. Document. A. Fine. And customer pricing procedure. System is asking for 4 as a standard. So let us give 4 here. It is. Okay, so we made some changes and now let us see. VA01, which is the standard order. Say enter. Yeah, now it is getting determined. Actually, I showed you with, in place of 4, I gave earlier as 1. Okay, 1 is also standard, 4 is also standard. Okay, both are standard only in OVKK. So now required delivery date. Sorry, all, I got disconnected. Able to hear me, right?
Yeah, now we are able to.
Okay. Yeah, I got disconnected. Fine. So now, yeah, so we were entering the order. I'm sharing my screen. So we were entering the sales order. So sales order also the same way as we enter the purchase order in multiples of 10. Order quantity, how much you're ordering. So amount, how much we shall take. 500, let us take. Okay, so once we are done with it, go to extras, go to item, conditions, why both are coming here. Let me just enter this one more time. VA01. Order quantity, I'm taking 1. Okay. I select this line item and I go to item, conditions. Yeah. Okay, now it is coming correct. So from where we got this 500, I did not enter 500 in the line item. It is coming by itself. How did it come? Because of the condition record. VK11, we gave 500, right? From there it is coming. Okay. Now, any discounts are there? See, VPRS is the statistical condition type. Okay, wherein system is taking 400. This 400 we gave in the material master. Okay, VPRS will take the price from the material master. Okay, so once we give all this, go to account assignment. Nothing is checked. Find billing document, shipping. In shipping, make sure storage location is also been given. Fine. Oh, material does not exist in storage location. Why? Let us see why. Now I say enter. plant. I'm maintaining its storage location level and go back to the sales order. Go to item. Okay, all these are coming. Fine. Storage location. Now try to give it. Yeah, now it is taking. And billing document. Yeah, all these are correct. Partners have also come. And now you can save this sales order. So some number has been generated. 20195 is our number. Okay. 20195. And now once this sales order is being generated, you already know that, against the orders, we do not have any kind of accounting postings generated. Okay, either from purchase order or sales order, no postings. Okay, so now next, see, we are getting the sales order. So because I got the sales order, I have to start the production. Production means anyways production, when we consume the raw material at raw material consumption, there itself production was done. We will have to send the goods to customer. But if you send directly, if you try to do the delivery of the goods, system will show an error. Why? Because we have to take some opening stocks for the finished goods. Otherwise, system won't take. Where is the finished goods coming from? Okay, that we need to define. Okay, that is called production receipt. Production receipt. Production receipt transaction code is MB1C. MB1A is raw material consumption. Here it is MB1C. Production receipt. Production receipt means what? It means we are receiving the finished goods to your store's location. Now material movement type, which movement type you will have to take? Material receipt. Production receipt is nothing but the material receipt. So movement type you're taking 521. 521 plant storage location, enter which material, same finished goods. Warning message. Save it. Document so and so is generated. This document is what? Material document. So how to display material document? You already know MB03. The latest created material document number will be coming here. You can go to accounting documents. So here you see finished goods have been debited. An increase or decrease in the stock of finished goods have been credited. Okay. So this is without purchase order, right? I did not take any purchase order. In the purchase order, how much amount we give? We give 500, but here 400. How it is coming from VPR is condition type from the material master data, because here I did not take any reference to purchase order, right? Okay, that's the reason. Now this is the accounting entry. Now if you go to, now see, we received the finished goods to stores.
Lavanya, Jaykumar here.
Delivery of the finished goods.
Lavanya, Jaykumar here. Can you hear me?
Please tell me.
Assume that if that stock is already available in our store.
If that is already available, you need not do production receipt.
Okay, then where we will enter that initial scenario? That we have to enter it in the store also, right? In an initial setup.
Whenever production is done, you are doing production receipt. Production is said to be completed when raw material consumption is finished, right? Okay, yeah. After raw material consumption, production will be done. Okay, so at that point of time only, actually you will have to do. Okay, but I'm following some sequence. Sorry all, I do not know why I got disconnected again. There is some issue from my end. Okay, I am sharing my screen with you all. Okay, so we have done only the production receipt so far. Okay, now we will have to do the delivery of the finished goods to customer. Okay, so this is done from the transaction code VL01N. Now I go to VL01N. Now shipping point, we have defined the shipping point. Selection date should be always today's date. And this is the sales order. Now it is coming no schedule lines because today is a holiday, right? We, according to our calendar, which we selected, today is a holiday. Okay. So we need to give the next day. Now system won't give any error. Okay. So that is the reason why we give the factory calendar. Okay. So that system won't accept any postings on the weekends. Okay. Now what we need to do is, so this is the material that we are trying to deliver to our customer. Okay, now picking is also done. Now post goods issue we will have to do. Why post goods issue? If you do post goods issue, which is PGI, we are transferring the ownership of the finished goods. When you do post goods issue, an FI document is also generated apart from document. Okay, now the batches are not defined for delivery item. ST people are doing these changes. This error should not come, but batches are not defined for delivery item. Let us see. This is completely ST error. Okay, ST people, whenever they make any changes, we will be getting like this. Now let me see if I can enter some batch here. No need to give the batch actually. Okay. Without giving also we can very much do, but here somebody has made it mandatory. So now select it and select post goods issue. Okay, so posting only possible. This is accounting related error. Okay, earlier one is purely ST error and this is accounting related error. Now what is the system saying? Posting is only possible in periods 1 and 12 in company code. Okay, so what we shall do is, delivery has been saved. Okay. And this is the number that got generated. In real time, we will not be noting down the numbers of the orders and deliveries, but now you will have to 800, 180, 28. So 800, 180, 28. Now go back here. Now where we need to go is outbound delivery display. This is the number that got generated, right? Say enter. From here, document flow. You will be able to see what is the status of these documents. Standard order. Standard order, this was the number completed. So the same way, delivery, being processed, picking request, goods issue. Okay. Now what we need to do is this is the document that got generated from the delivery. How can you say that this is the document? Finished goods has been credited. In the production receipt, finished goods have been debited because finished goods is coming into the stores. But here, finished goods is going out of our stores. So finished goods is been credited. And the other GL account increase or decrease in the stock of finished goods got debited. Okay, fine. So now what is happening? Next is billing. So from here also, FI document is there, production receipt also FI document is there. Next is billing, VF01. But while doing billing, the COPA document is generated. Okay. So how COPA document gets generated? We will have to do COPA configuration changes. Okay, for this purpose, in order to create the COPA document. Now let us see the configuration changes for COPA. COPA stands for Controlling Profitability Analysis. Controlling Profitability Analysis. What is COPA for? COPA is used to profitability for a number of parameters at a time. I can view the profitability for a number of parameters at a time. That is COPA. Okay, for profitability purpose, in order to analyze the profitability. COPA is also called data cube. It is a reporting tool. COPA is a reporting tool. So to COPA, all the information will be coming from different modules, MMPP, FI, and CO. We have two types of COPA: account-based COPA and costing-based COPA. Costing-based and account-based COPA. Now, what is the difference between these two? The difference is, in account-based COPA, we will be using the cost element. In costing-based COPA, we will be using the value fields. Cost elements. Costing-based COPA, we use the value fields. In account-based COPA, we do not use any value fields. We use only cost elements. So how these are used, I will be telling you now. Okay. Now, we need to have the organization structure in COPA. The organization structure is the operating concern. Operating concern stands at the highest level. Below operating concern only you have the controlling areas. Below controlling areas you have the company code. So transaction code in order to create the operating concern is KEA0. Okay. This is the transaction code. Now we shall create a new one. I say create. So I'm creating a new one. In the beginning, all these three circles are ash color. I give the description. So if you want to have both types, you can select. Okay, I will be showing you configuration for both. Now I go to attributes, currency, fiscal year variant. Which one? I think this one. Okay. In the environment, if you see, all this is ash color. Now, once you save it, go to data structure create. We will have to create the data structure. Now, this is the data structure. The two tabs you are able to see characteristics and value fields. If you have activated costing based COPA, you will be able to see value fields tab. If you have activated only account based COPA, value fields we do not use in account based COPA, right? So this will not be seen. Now, what do you mean by characteristics? Characteristics means the dimension which you would want to analyze the profitability. Which dimension I would want to analyze the profitability? Any of these dimensions or characteristics you can take. Okay. Sometimes I will be analyzing at the sales office level, at sales area level, sometimes at sales employee level also, how much is doing, who is doing how much of business. Okay, sales employee level I'm taking. I'm taking this as a dimension to calculate the profitability, to analyze the profitability. But if you want to change later also at reporting level, you can change. Now I go to value fields. Which value field I have to select? All these are the existing ones, standard SAP provided. Even characteristics also, all these are the standard SAP provided. If you want to create your own characteristic, go to here, create characteristics, okay? Similarly, value field, go to here, create value field. Now, which value field you will have to select, even if it is standard, you would want to select. Which one you can select depends upon what reporting you are going to do. What reporting am I going to do? See, reporting always differs, okay? Why COPA reporting I am doing in order to report what? It will be differing, okay, from project to project. Depending upon your requirement only, it will be differing. So now, in my case, my requirement is to get the net profit. I would want to know the net profit from COPA reporting. So what all goes into calculation of net profit? In order to know the net profit, I need to know the sales and I need to know the cost. Sales minus cost, that means cost which went into production, will give me the net profit. Okay, but in real time, you also have discounts, you also have so many other factors, tax part, all these will be there. Okay, but here I'm taking a very simple report. Okay, sales minus cost will give you the net profit. So sales and cost I'm taking as a value fields. Now let me select what are the standard value fields for sales. Sales means revenue. Revenue, nothing but sales. Cost, cost, cost of goods sold. Okay, so this minus this should give me what? Net profit. Okay, so once I've selected, what am I doing? Activate. I need to click activate. I'm activating the data structure. All objects for structure CE1 DOR1. What do you mean by this CE1 DOR1? Okay, these are the tables. Tables in COPA. C1, C2, C3, C4, XX, XX. These are the table names in COPA. This XX will be replaced by your operating concern name. What is your operating concern name? This one. Again, XX is replaced by your operating concern. Again, the same. Okay. This is the actual tables. This is the planned value tables. This is the segment characteristics. This is the segment values. Okay, you need to remember the table names in COPA. Very important. Now, once it is activated, you say save. Data structure is also saved. Then go back. Now this is red in color. I've activated. One more time I'm activating. Says activated and then I go back. You should be able to see this message. Do you wish to generate their operating concern environment? Yes. I've clicked yes. So processing is going on. This will be taking some time. So it's still taking time. So it will be taking time like this only. See, it's still 47% completed only. Okay, so now environment is generated, warnings were issued, fine. So till now this is red in color. Now if you click this, it becomes green in color. This should become green in color. Only then this is said to be created correctly. Okay, if it is not in green in color, then we will not be able to use this operating concern at all. Okay, so now our operating concern got generated correctly. Okay, fine. So let us see. Now we are set to be created the operating concern. First step is done. Now second step. Second step is KEQ3 wherein we define the segments. What is this segments? In order to update COPA document, in order to create the COPA document, we need to capture at these segments, okay? We need to define few segments and we need to capture its segments. Okay, now let us define. Now KEQ3 is a transaction code. KEQ3 is a transaction code, okay? Now here, we are able to see that, okay. Fine. See what happens is in some cases product you can see, right? Product and also customer. This product and this customer. Sometimes in the standard, you will be able to see like this or even like this, costing based. So in this case, what you need to do? Get these two, product and customer, to costing as well as account based. Okay. Standard configuration is this one. Oh, we are in some other operating concern. So let us go to our own operating concern. Not OBCL. Give me a moment. We need to set operating concern. Okay, PT. Not even this one. So operating concern we need to change. I'm changing to my own operating concern. Now I go to KEQ3, which is the segments. Okay. So this is how you will be able to see under costing based. Okay. So because we went to some other operating concern just now, okay, it was like, selected, these two were given here, but in standard you will be able to see like this, product and customer under costing based. So what you need to do, get it under like this and then say save, saved. Okay. So this is what you need to do. Now, what do you mean by segments? Segments is the combination of values for the characteristics in an operating concern. Combination of values. Now, where is that combination? Where is that we are giving? We give the segment while posting a transaction. It won't come into picture now. Okay. While posting, I can show you. So second step is done. Third step, assign controlling area to operating concern. KEKK is the transaction code. Now position, controlling area, your own operating concern you're giving here and save it. Okay, so you will have to assign controlling area to your operating concern. Now what next? We have to have the documents to be generated in COPA, right? For that, you will need to assign the number range intervals. So define number range interval for actual postings in KEN1. So what you need to do is, once you go to KEN1, okay, your operating concern is this one, and go to maintain groups. So here you are already able to see generated group. All these are the ones which have been created already. So in current versions, you need not do anything here. Okay, system itself has done. Okay, in prior versions we used to do, but in current version you need not do anything here. Now this step you can avoid and go to the very, very important step. How the values are coming to COPA from ST. Maintain assignment of ST condition types to COPA value fields. KE4 is a transaction code. Okay, now say new entries. What are the two condition types that we will have to take? What were the value fields we took? We took revenue and cost of goods sold. So, relevant to those value fields, I'm taking the condition types. For revenue, value field, and cost of goods sold value field. Revenue value field has to be mapped to condition type PR00. Cost of goods sold to VPRS. Transfer plus or minus we will have to select in case of any rebates, any discounts, those have to be deducted, right? So minus we will have to give. So in those cases, you will have to check this checkbox, okay? Now from these two values are coming from ST to COPA. In COPA, in these two value fields, values are captured. So this is how values are coming from ST. How about values from and FI to COPA? Define it. Maintain PA transfer structure. It's called PA transfer structure for direct postings. KEI2. So this is how, from and FI and PP values move to COPA. KEI2. PA transfer structure. The standard PA transfer structure is FI. Select it and go to assignment lines. Make sure you're in your own controlling area. All these are the assignment lines which are there by default. If you want, you can create on your own. Source assigned, value field assigned are empty. Now let us take one by one. Direct cost and direct revenues we are taking. Okay. Select cost now. Go to source. In which cost element we have captured all the cost coming from I have captured suppose raw material consumption. Okay. All the cost you can take. You can even take the depreciation. Okay, all the other cost you can take. So I'm taking only one cost, which is raw material consumption. And this has to be captured into which value field? Cost of goods sold. Save. Next assignment line, revenues. Revenue is nothing but the sale. Sale is coming from sales, new entries. Revenue. Done. Okay. Now next is, if you go to OKKP into your controlling area and go to first folder, COPA profitability analysis. Component not active it seems, but we cannot activate COPA from here directly. How is that I can activate? Activate COPA. AEK. Position, your controlling area, active status of this operating concern. So I would want to activate for both types, costing based, account based COPA. I have activated. Now I go to OKKP. I select my own controlling area. Activate components. Component active for both. So COPA is activated from a different transaction code, not from the same. Okay. Now, with this, our COPA configuration for posting is completed, not for reporting. For reporting, the configuration is different again. Postings, yes, COPA posting I can generate from the configuration I did. Now billing is left. It is at the billing time only COPA document is generated. Now I go to billing in VF01, make sure all the transaction codes are saved. Everything should be saved. Okay. Now I need to do billing. Fine. We have saved all this. VF01 is a transaction code for doing the billing. So this is the delivery document number coming by default. So just say execute. The latest created one will come. And just say save here. Document so and so saved. No accounting document generated. So that means there is some mistake. Now make a note of this 900 39780 and go to VF02. Now this is released to accounting. Interval 14 does not exist, it seems. Okay, so that means some document type we missed. So go to OBA7. See what is happening. Actually, we've missed nothing. But what is happening? Few participants, few students are changing this number. These are the standard numbers. Okay, we are not supposed to change it. But what can I do? Even though I'm telling so many times, nobody's listening. RV, where is RV? Billing document transfer. So which number range can I take? 209 has been taken. Okay, so we have taken the number range. And now we go to VF02 one more time and say release to accounting. Tax code. See, this is not my tax procedure, right? Okay, so that means at the country level, tax procedure, whatever has been given, I have to change. Okay, so go to OBCL, not OBCL, OBBG. So to my country, my own tax procedure I need to assign. My own tax procedure is this one. Okay. And now again VF02. Again release to accounting. One. Okay. So in this 0O is invalid. Okay. So 0O is invalid. So that means what all tax codes have defined. It is saying it has not been defined. So what we can do is now document has been saved. Okay, that means it has been released to accounting. That means what? An accounting document got generated now. Now we shall see what that accounting document is. Okay. So now you need to display this. You can see directly accounting document from here. Display. Now accounting. One accounting document, one controlling, and one COPA document. Let us say accounting document first. Accounting document will be generated at the price that we have placed the purchase, that the purchase order has been placed on. Okay. we would have sent some purchase order, right? And the same purchase order will be copied to sales order, wherein the sales order, we saw 500, though in the condition type 400 was there. So whatever is mentioned in the order, that price only will come in the billing document. Okay, 500 you can see. Now go to environment document, environment accounting documents. COPA document will be generated because the profitability segment is being involved. PSG means profitability segment. I will be telling you what is this. Profitability analysis document, that means COPA document. Okay, so all these are the characteristics. The combination of the characteristics is called the segment. Okay, so the value fields have been captured. Revenue is 500, cost was 400. Okay, so origin is the sales order for this COPA document. Can anybody tell me what is the meaning of this? Revenue is 500, cost is 400. We sold it 500, but the cost of production is 400. Okay. So this is a COPA document. I go back. This is how I'm getting the COPA document from ST module. I can also create a COPA document manually from FI. How? By changing the PA transfer structure. Now go to PA transfer structure, KEI2. But before that, what you need to do is, the sales account is there now. Okay, it is not posted automatically. Fine. So now PA transfer structure is there now. Now what you need to do is F-02, on which date COPA document got generated, 2nd of Jan. Okay, let us make a posting on the same date. Now which GL accounts we need to post to? The same GL accounts which we have given in PA transfer structure. What GL accounts we gave in PA transfer structure? Sales account and the raw material consumption. So any of these you can make posting to. Let me make a posting on the raw material consumption. Otherwise, if I tell you this while making the posting, while doing reporting, it will be more clear for you. Okay. So what I'll do is COPA document from FI is pending, which I'll be showing you while reporting because it will be more clear. Okay. So you do reporting, you make a document. You do reporting, you make a document. So you will know from where the values are coming from. Okay. So I will be postponing this. Once we, do the COPA reporting, I will be showing you how to create a COPA document from FI. Okay. So this is for today, guys. Okay. So we have discussed COPA configuration. We have created COPA document from SD, but creation of COPA document from FI, from MM is left, which I will be showing you while doing COPA reporting. Okay. COPA reporting is left. Okay. COPA reporting is left along with the COPA document from FI. Okay. So in here, I will be showing you what a segment is, how we are capturing the values in the segment. Here I will be showing you. Profitability segment. Okay. What do you mean by profitability segment? That also you will come to know in this. Okay, fine. So this is integration of FI with SD. We are simultaneously doing COPA and COPA reporting part is left. Okay. Got it, everyone? Any questions? These 4 tables you need to remember. Any questions, anyone? FI integration with SD is completed, but COPA not. COPA, still half of COPA is left. After COPA, we will be discussing internal orders. After that, product costing. Okay. So any questions, anyone? The pending queries I have, okay, which I will be answering. Today I
Lavanya,
will be giving the pricing procedures.
Lavanya Jaykumar here.
Tell me.
See, we discussed some of that master setup kind of thing
Can
will
you
make.
talk a bit louder, Jaykumar?
We discussed about some of the SD related, some of the master structure, right?
ST
Initial
related?
master structure, right? There are
Master structure for what?
planned and those kind of thing that which we discussed initially, right?
That is MM, no? Plant is MM.
No, in the SD also we discussed some of the masters, right?
We have assigned to plant because we are just telling SAP that these are coming from this plant. That's it.
Yeah, correct,
Production
correct,
has
correct.
been
Yeah,
completed and
it
from
is a
there.
part of MM only. Yeah. So what I am asking that is there any kind of a document to get some kind of that live scenario where that mapping is done? Mapping, there are different kind of this kind of master setup whatever it is done. Is there any some kind of mapping document with respect to the live scenario? Do you have something sample to refer that?
See, mapping means in EC01, you can see all the mapping on your company code. So let
No,
me
no,
just show
no,
you.
I'm not talking about that our training scenario. I'm talking about that actual scenario wherein that maybe
That I need to see then. I
yeah,
need to see.
yeah.
Currently, I do not have, but I'll try to see, but
Yeah,
I'm
if there
not
is
sure.
something that then we will get, because what I am saying that we are getting some of the things that not as per that actual scenario. So that if we get some kind of that mapping which they already done, for example, this is that some of the things that which we can based on that whatever the mapping
Let me
document.
tell you one more thing. Like, when we work for any project,
Uh,
we
uh,
are not allowed to disclose, like this. We
uh.
will not be given authorization.
No,
Not
don't give that entire,
authorization.
only that area which are related to this kind of thing. Don't give that entire thing.
Even, say, firewalls will be there. You already know.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. But see that if it's possible, that is fine.
Let me see. I will
Okay.
check, but I don't think I will. I'm allowed, but I'll try. Okay, I'll try
Yeah,
my best to
yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay. Any other question, anyone? Okay. So try to practice, guys. Our batch is, will be coming to an end in few days. Okay. So if you practice, then it will be easy for me to take a mock interview session once the entire syllabus is done. Okay. Few batches I'm saying that they are stuck at the mock interview time. Okay. So please don't do that. Okay. If I'm taking mock interview, then I can successfully complete the batch. Okay, very soon. Okay. Fine then. This is for today. So we are going to meet next session next week. Okay. Thanks a lot, everyone.